Once a national leader in American industry, now the empire, which was once the Rath Packing Company, remains only in memories and the few buildings still left standing in the city of Waterloo. A Titanic at one time of the city once known as the factory city of Iowa. Tonight, the future of one of those old Rath buildings is back in the hands of the city. For the past decade, the Rath Administration Building on Sycamore has been owned by a California developer. But with little work done on the building since the purchase, the city of Waterloo has now taken back the deed to the property. And for the first time in years, KWWL getting a look inside the old Rath Administration Building. KWW reporter Jessica Hartman taking a tour of the four-story building earlier this week. Jessica.
Yes, the last time anyone has really used this building was in 1985 when the Rath Packing closed their doors. And more than 30 years in the elements certainly has taken its toll. From the outside, the nearly 100-year-old brick stands tall. But the boarded up windows and no trespass signs, just the beginning clues of how far the Rath empire has fallen. Along with city planner Tim Andera and a few of Waterloo's finest, KWWL takes a step through the doors that once welcomed hundreds of employees. The vast expanse of the main floor, still grand, but it's clear it's just a skeleton of what once was.
Executive office for like the heads of the Rath Packing Company were just down that way.
The walls, floors, and ceilings stripped down with hopes of restoration that never came, and Mother Nature taking her toll as well. Water damaged and rusted out cabinets, electrical boxes, and shelves that once held the records of Rath's nationwide distribution. Far from the days in the 1940s and 50s when this building headquartered one of the largest employers in Iowa.
I never thought it would shut down.
For more than 60 years, Jess Boatwright has cut hair in the shadow of the Rath factory and remembers the once thriving community.
When I went to work here, my boss said, okay, from now on you buy your gas from the gas station down on the corner. You buy all your meat from Rath's. You buy your bread from this bakery up here. And I said, why? He said, because they come in our barber shop. You do business with people that do business with you.
But Jess's barber shop is the last business standing, and Jess one of the last people to witness the height of Rath Packing.
But see, that building now, nobody's ever going to use it.
As we've seen the incredible history left behind by the Rath Company, now the question remains, how does Waterloo save it, preserve it, and carry it into the future?
We are working, or have heard from a couple out-of-state developers that do express interest in the building right now. One talk has been possibly residential, but it could still be used for like office space too as well. So there's still an opportunity out there to possibly see the building restored again.
A possibility, but a challenge that will take the right investor and likely more than $10 million. But it's the personal connections throughout the city.
It means a lot to still a lot of people in the community.
Including Andera, his grandfather, a plant chemist.
Do picture him coming here to work.
It's why it's worth the effort to try and preserve a part of our history for future generations. In fact, Rath is a large part of why the Silos and Smokestacks National Heritage Area is based right here in Waterloo.
A piece of who we are as a people and why we do the things we do today. So once those are gone, you can't bring them back.
The city has a challenging road ahead to find the right fit for the Rath Administration Building. They certainly don't want to see it sit untouched for another 30 years. The City Council will be setting a deadline, however, to reach a development agreement. If they can't find anyone to take over before the deadline, it'll likely be demolished. Jessica Hartman, News 7, KWWL.